All right, I'm ZacBob from Crowdfund Genius, and we're doing our first live question and answer via Periscope, via Meerkat, and we're actually recording it for YouTube. So if you know anybody that would want to see this or be interested in this, make sure they check us out Monday morning on YouTube, Crowdfund Genius, and you can also subscribe to our podcasts on iTunes and Stitcher Radio, because we're also going to be uploading this to the podcast. So let's go ahead and kick this off with our first question. Brandon, take it away.
Dave at The Bold Leader asks, what is the best tool for building your email list to ensure the most success for your crowdfunding campaign?
What is the best tool for building your email list? The best tool obviously is going to be MailChimp or Aweber or some type of email collection or service like MailChimp, which you can get 12,000 free emails a month, up to free for up to 2,000 subscribers. But let's jump a little bit more in depth, huh? Let's jump into like Sniply. Has anybody heard of Sniply? SNIP.ly. It's a great tool, especially for when you're first starting out and you haven't started blogging and you don't have that content already ready. So what I usually do is I'm a big fan of Social Media Examiner. And what I'll do is I'll take some of their articles and I like to share it a lot with my audience because it's great social media tips, it's great social media advice that will help you with your crowdfunding campaign. So I'll take a link, I'll go to their website, and right at the top, I'll capture the URL, their URL link, and I will take that link and I will go to Sniply, SNIP.ly. I will place the link into Sniply. And what Sniply does is it creates like a short link, like a bit.ly or something like that, or like, you know, the OWLs from Twitter. It creates a little short link for you. And what you do with that short link, or what's really cool about it, is that you can also, when you share that short link and someone clicks on that short link, what's going to pop up is a little bar at the bottom. That little bar is going to have your branding, your logo. It's going to have your message, which should be an opt-in, and then it's going to link directly to your MailChimp opt-in or subscriber list. And you can have a little button that's claim it or subscribe or whatever it is. For example, what I use is I have a free ebook. It's 1 million in crowdfunding, 13 questions, 13 creators, 1 question. What is the question? And I'll have my little logo. It'll say 1 million in funding, 13 creators, 1 question, and then right here it will say claim free ebook. It is a great tool to start building your email list early, fast, and often. You can share other people's content, you're sharing it for them, you're promoting it for them. All you're doing is putting a little address bar on top of their page, on top of their content. All right, for question number 2, go.
Gregory at Los Baby asks, hey, love the info, but could you share with us your advice regarding the number of rewards and specifically the $1 reward? Thanks.
All right, for number of rewards, it really depends on your campaign. If you're running a campaign that has multiple tiers, like you can back and get 1, or if you can back and get 2, if it's like a cheap product, sometimes you kind of put 2 of them together and group them in. Then you're gonna have early birds. It can start to get up there. So I like to personally see it short and simple, 5 to 7. I don't like gimmick rewards like free t-shirts for your company because I don't want to pay $50 for a company t-shirt. And t-shirts is always a bad idea. Unless you're a t-shirt or clothing brand, it's usually a bad idea to sell t-shirts because if somebody backs one and then they have to return it because of the size or something like that, you're going to lose money. So I would stay away from t-shirts. But 5 to 7 rewards, keep it simple, throw your early birds in there. Now, when it comes to the $1 reward, I always kind of think that if you're going to back at $1, then you're probably going to back at $5. So why not just bump it up to $5? And what you're getting by getting those $1 rewards and those $5 rewards, I know what you're thinking. It's going to take 4,000 people to hit my $4,000 goal if I do it at $1. But you're getting a brand ambassador. You're getting somebody that could share your campaign, somebody that you could possibly upsell. You can make them an affiliate. Set up an affiliate program. That way you can send it out to that individual and say, hey, you want to get bumped up to the next level or you want to get bumped up to the next reward level? Then start sharing this link with all your friends and family. Get them to back us. And you can actually use them as, brand ambassadors or influencers for your campaign. So I guess it all boils down to whether or not you want to put $1. It's completely up to you. But if they're going to back at 1, most likely it's friends and family, and they're probably going to back you at 5. All right, let's go with the next and our final question for this live Q&A.
At the Gish asks, what is the best way to start planning a crowdfunding campaign?
What is the best way to start planning a crowdfunding campaign? Building your email list. That's one. All right, we already kind of covered how you can do that with the Sniply links. First, start by identifying your target audience, build your email list, and then start creating lists. And what I mean by creating lists is Start creating lists of crowdfunding campaigns. Start creating lists of crowdfunding campaigns first. You want to have the campaign, a link to the campaign. If you can find the name of the individual, the name of the individual. A lot of times, their Facebook account is attached to the Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaign. Save that link to their Facebook page. Save the link to their Twitter address. Go to their website. Find the email address, locate them, do a little work, start adding that all into one list. One list is going to be for crowdfunding campaigns. Another list for media or potential media. Another list of exclusives that you want to offer to media. You want to have YouTube channels, blogs, video blogs, podcasts. Podcast is another great resource. It's really niche down. So if there's a podcast in your niche, make a list of them. Start creating these lists and start hitting them. Start trying to communicate with them. Start sharing their stuff, especially when it comes to the campaigns. If the campaign's live, start sharing their information, but let them know you're sharing it. When you share it via Twitter, make sure you mention them in a tweet like, hey, I'm sharing your stuff. They're going to be more inclined later on to help you if you're sharing their information now. So try to get out there, start building those lists, start building your media lists, start building it all and get it all ready to go for your crowdfunding campaign. That's really my best tip for to start planning for your crowdfunding campaign. It's not just throw up your page. It's not a get rich quick scheme. So put some work into it, and you'll make it happen. And that's it for our questions. If you have any questions, like I said, send it to me on Twitter at CrowdFundGenius. We'll answer it. We're going to do this every Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll have a new set of questions next week. It could be yours. So make sure you send us a tweet at CrowdFundGenius. And if you kind of want to see what's going on here, I'm at the 404 in Oklahoma City, downtown on Film Row, which is kind of an entrepreneur's hub here in Oklahoma City. Here in a few minutes, we're going to step outside. We're going to jump on Snapchat, and I'll kind of show you some of the street music and everything that's going on. So follow us at Snapchat, CrowdFundGenius. And that's it for our show. So happy crowdfunding. ZacBob, out.